Korean-style noodles with cabbage, leeks, and zucchini. So the protein, I've already started browning here. My husband likes spicy sausage. This is actually from upstate New York. It's a spicy breakfast sausage from Oscar's. My husband loves Chinese style or Asian sausage, but I can only get that when I'm actually in the city, and we already had this. So any kind of spicy sausage. You can use chicken sausage, you can use plant-based sausage, you can dice and brown and crisp firm tofu and spice it yourself. So the base of the sauce is gochujang. It's basically a sweet and spicy paste, and you can get it more on the mild side and more on the spicy side. So I use actually a combo of the two. For me, that's the right heat level. So you can go mild, you can go spicy, you can do a mix-up. You want to end up with about a quarter cup of that paste in the bottom of your bowl for every pound of noodles that you're going to prepare. Now to this, we're going to add light soy sauce and dark soy sauce to a count of 2 each. 1, 2. It's about 2 tablespoons each. 1, 2. And now we're going to add about a tablespoon, a little bit less, a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons at the most, a good pour of toasted sesame oil. And we're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of pourable light brown sugar, just to sprinkle over the top. The juice of 1 lime, and give this a whisk, and then our sauce is ready to go. I turned the heat up a little bit. I pushed the protein, in this case it's sausage, off to the sides of the pan so we could let the cabbage start cooking down first because it takes the longest to get nice and tender. Now we can go ahead and add our medium zucchini cut into a nice julienne or matchsticks. We're going to add in the leeks, some ginger and garlic next. We can add these guys. I like to use matchsticks when the ginger is nice and fresh. We grate in our garlic. And now I'm just gonna work the pan for a couple minutes to soften the leeks just a bit. You want them to still have their pretty color and a little bite to them. And we'll incorporate now the protein back into the dish, moving that from the edges back into the whole mix. The very last thing you do is, of course, drop the noodles, especially if you're using fresh. These are fresh Korean-style noodles. You can buy them online. When I'm in the city, of course, we have markets you can buy them in. Or, of course, you can use any dried pasta that's similar in shape and size. So a linguine or a soba noodle even, a dry soba. Anything like that works here. Cook them to package directions, of course. If you're using dried pasta, always undercook by 1 minute so that it doesn't overcook when you're tossing the sauce with all of the other ingredients. So I just added the sauce into the pan. So we're gonna toss this all together. Oh my gosh, that smells absolutely insane. Smells beautiful. Turn that off. Our noodles are done. They just take a couple of minutes, especially when you're using fresh noodles. I always save some starchy cooking water, but the other method is dump it back in the hot pot while it's still a little soggy. And you've still got your water in there, and these are fresh noodles. They're much more tender. And we're going to add all of our sauce and ingredients. And this is why we undercook the noodles a little bit. So now we're going to do a couple last little touches here. Let's get these guys into the bowl. Come on, baby. Yeah. Yep. And then we're gonna take a little bit of cilantro, a little bit of fresh coriander. Then we're going to put on a little sprinkle of chili flake if you like things extra hot. This is literally Korean red pepper flakes. Again, I buy it online. And a little sprinkle of that if you like. Any chili pepper will do. You could pass some hot sauce. And then we take our sprinkles, like on a sundae, the sprinkles. Toasted sesame seed all over.